What's up, everybody? This is Henry Fleischer here from the Cannabis Dispatch, also the CBD Business Networking Group on Facebook. And I have a very special guest today. I have Jessica Angeline of the CBD Candy Boutique. So, Jessica, tell us a little bit about the CBD Candy Boutique.
Hello. So currently we are online only, but I'm based in Massachusetts and for the whole New England area, really. And my main goal is to just be a platform for all of the awesome local handcraft hemp artisans that we have in our community here in New England, mostly Massachusetts. So I really, I really, I can't think of the word. I really just want to focus on the small farm, the small farm handcrafted product, because that's where your quality and your safety is going to be more
Oh,
often than not.
got it. Yeah, when did you start?
In 2018, so it's been a slowly but surely, journey.
Mm-hmm. And what was it that made you want to start the CBD Candy Boutique?
So I'm from down south originally, but you know, while I was in college and everything was in the news, about the green rush. And that was just always a secret prayer, in my heart, oh, what an incredible opportunity. I would love, to participate in that. And so finally, life just brought me up here to New England where everything is legal, and I can pursue that. But also I have a story of my own, like CBD use when I got started. It was around 20, when was it? It was around 2016. I was suffering with horrible anxiety, horrible panic attacks for no reason, and I was suffering from a really bad anxiety attack that was lasting 3 days, and I had never heard of CBD at the time, but I heard God speak clearly to me and he said CBD. And I said, what is that? And I was suffering with it for 3 days, waiting for it to go away on its own, and it never did.
Mhm.
So I looked up CBD, did the research on it and how it was helpful for what I was going through. And so yeah, I immediately went to go find it. And when I tried the tincture for the first time, it worked within 5 minutes. And I slowly felt it all go down my body, and the panic attack that I had been suffering with immediately dissipated. And so I was a believer, ever since then.
I feel the same way too about it too. Definitely reduces the anxiety.
What'd you say?
It's like it definitely reduces the anxiety, and if you have like ADD, it reduces some of those symptoms as well too. It keeps you more grounded.
Exactly. It completely disappeared. The elephant that was sitting on my chest disappeared. My thoughts, stopped racing. And you're right with the focus, that particular tincture, I have 20/20 vision. I always have, but still my vision became even sharper. It was crystal clear. It was amazing, And then a few years later, 2017, 2018, I got into a very bad car accident. I've had 5 traumatic brain injuries, honestly, and the CBD oil is the only thing that has been able to, reach the pain like that. Everything that the hospitals and doctors and neurologists ever tried giving me has had no effect.
Oh wow! What was the toughest thing you went through when you first opened up?
I would say just getting myself out there, CBD, it's weird. It's very strange and bizarre to me how many rules and regulations there are now, I guess with the FDA as well. they make it very hard up here for CBD businesses, and of course the regular cannabis businesses as well. But even with CBD, that's legal in all 50 states. There are so many rules and policies set against us from even doing simple advertising.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I got you. I hear you on
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anything you would do differently also if you had to start over from day one?
Um, I don't think so. I mean, I'm doing everything that I could possibly do, you know.
Hmm. I got you. What did you say though is the toughest part about being in business in 2021?
Is I would say just how to market, how to get myself out there, how to get my name out there in front of people, especially with COVID, the pandemic, you know, all of the events that were going on, all the farmers markets, you know, everything ran to a halt, stopped. And so it's just been a waiting game too,
Mhm. Oh,
getting
I
in,
heard.
getting in front of the right people.
Uh-huh. And yeah, if a customer was to choose between your business and three others just like yours, why'd you suggest they give you a try first?
Give me a try first because I'm very particular in the CBD products that I carry. Everything is lab tested. I test most things that I agree to carry, and I'm very strict. And the CBD and the CBD products that I carry all come from local people here in the community who have amazing products, and that work, that actually work, and they work quickly. And I carry full spectrum and broad spectrum.
Mhm.
I'm not a big fan of isolate, you know, but if that's something anyone's interested in, you know, I can supply that as well.
Ah, got you. What's the number one way you currently bring in new customers?
What was that?
What's the number one way you currently bring in new customers?
Honestly, just in making personal connections and posting on Facebook and Instagram. So now I'm really excited. Things are starting to open back up where
Mm.
I'll be able to do the event circuits we have.
Oh, that's awesome to hear too. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
events. I think that space is gonna explode back again, especially after COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, and let me tell you one other thing. So they're almost ready. I will have a limited supply of these, but I've created two CBD packages that are exclusive just for the CBD Candy Boutique. I'm offering a CBD Canna Mermaid
Hmm.
package. It's all mermaid and CBD themed. You get an awesome CBD bath bomb. It's beautiful. You get a a beautiful mermaid tail soap, and then and each package will come with its own oyster. It's a real oyster with a real pearl inside. So you shuck your own oyster and get the pearl. And then I'm also offering the CBD Duchess package.
Hmm. Oh
And that,
wow.
yes, it is the creme de la creme of CBD. I have I have this amazing 100 carat gold CBD face serum, and it is amazing. It works overnight. I always use it, you know, for important events,
Mhm.
important meetings to make sure my skin is top notch. But it's incredible, and also comes with a different and the best CBD soap I've ever used. It's very soft. You also get a full spectrum CBD tea. It's either CBD black tea with rose or a CBD, what was the other one? CBD chamomile and lavender, I believe. Those are very amazing. They taste so good, and each one will come with its golden teaspoon as well.
Oh wow. So yeah, what is your best-selling product?
I love the Urban Extracts oil that I carry. I know the farmer personally. Um, he's awesome, but his oil is the best I've personally used because it is fast acting. It all works within 5 to 10 minutes, and it's tasteless. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, yeah. If somebody were to check out your site or your store, would they see other brands as well, or is it just the CBD Candy Boutique brands?
Lots of other brands. I'm this year I'll be developing my own products.
Yep.
I'm Jessica Angeline. I'm also Canna Mermaid of of Boston. So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well under that. But I am developing the Canna Mermaid brands and the CBD Candy Boutique brands and edibles.
Oh wow. Oh, that's awesome to
Mhm.
hear.
Thank you.
So how many brands do you currently carry as well?
There's a lot. I have like over, I would say, oh, clear over 200 products
Whoa.
with between 4 and 5 of the best local New England brands here.
Hmm. Oh wow. And so yeah, another thing too. So I kind of like answered it already. So like, what role has the internet played in your business becoming more prevalent?
I'm just introducing myself, getting involved. I'm also involved with MassCan, and they are a nonprofit organization. They act as a grassroots for cannabis advocates and advocacy. We we routinely testify and work with the CCC on regulations and stuff. And I'm also part of Mass Hemp Coalition, and we do the same thing.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
And if you had to take a look 6 months to a year into the future, where would you like to see your business?
I would like to see more traffic coming to the site. I would like to have my SEO on par. You know, I'm diving into that next.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
And I was gonna ask you too, like if somebody were to like visit your store too, like what kind of products you have. So you mentioned you have oils. Do you have edibles as well? I'm assuming you have
Mhm.
skincare as well.
Yes, I have the best CBD skincare, the best tinctures, the best body salves, and I do have edibles, chocolates, and candies.
Oh wow. Oh, because you're
Mhm.
candy.
Right, I've got chocolate bars and gum.
Yeah.
We have sunscreen. It's a great.
For you, which industry do you see carrying CBD products? So like I know right now we're seeing food. Obviously we have lotions. Like which other products do you think will have CBD infused in it?
Really, honestly, the sky's the limit, I think. And that is my goal for this year is to be really be creative and start formulating products that aren't really around yet. Mostly beauty products.
I was about to say I think beauty there's an opportunity there for beauty, like for perfume, shampoos, like soap,
Mm-hmm.
body washes,
Mm-hmm. There's
deodorant.
a lot. Cosmetics, yeah. Deodorant too. You are right.
Yeah, I think too we can take terpenes too and make them into like perfumes. Like I was talking with another professional and he was mentioning that that could be a big opportunity.
Yeah, that is creative. I'll have to look into that too.
No, yeah, because
Especially
yeah.
especially under Can of Mermaid, Ocean Breeze.
Oh yeah, it sounds very soothing.
Uh-huh.
Even too, like I had somebody on here as well too. He has oral hygiene products infused with CBD, so like toothpaste and mouthwash.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so like I think like I wouldn't say CBD is kind of like it's like what can't it do or hemp?
Hmm.
It's pretty much at this point.
I'm a huge believer. We need to move. we need to move directions and start replacing plastics and,
Yes,
plastics and paper with hemp. I'm a huge advocate for that.
because if you think about it too, the Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. Even
Hmm.
hemp plastic's biodegradable. How about
Exactly.
in the oceans?
Exactly. We would save so many sea animals. So, there would be no more, be no more landfill, than the
Yep,
sad photos we see of all the plastic. They have the plastic trash barges just floating in the ocean. We wouldn't have to deal with that anymore.
yep. And another thing, another industry I'm interested too is construction, because there's a lot hemp could be made into like wood. We haven't seen that out there yet, like hemp lumber. If they do that, or well, I know there's hempcrete there, but
Yeah, hempcrete is what
yeah,
I've seen. Um, but yeah, it really is. The sky is the limit. And I correct me if I'm wrong, but don't we need here in America, don't we need more industrial like hemp processors like that?
yeah.
Because we really don't have any right now, right?
I don't think there is as many. Like right now, CBD is the hot market, but I think yeah, on the industrial side, it's going to be opening up.
Man,
Like,
if I had the knowledge, I would
yeah.
be all in that. But hemp toilet paper,
Oh, that's oh, you got
I would love
or tissue
that.
paper too. Yeah, paper
Uh,
towels.
Everything, yeah, literally everything.
Oh yeah, even like hemp clothes. That's
Exactly. I almost wore my hemp t-shirt. It's really soft. I think it is blended with organic cotton,
yeah,
but it's really, really nice.
because I'm surprised. Like the hemp t-shirts are more on the pricier side, and it doesn't make sense. Like if you can grow it in 3 to 4 months, I don't think it should be on the lower side because of the bigger.
Exactly.
I think
I
what
think it's
yeah.
just like a novelty thing right now.
Right. I think the demand's going to go up eventually.
Hmm. Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
price of everything is going up right now, so
yeah.
why not just go ahead and switch over to hemp?
The other thing too with like hemp wood is more bug resistant than like the traditional wood too, and obviously the growth cycle is much shorter than cutting down trees. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Yep. And I heard things like I'm not a scientist by any means, but I heard something about like hemp being able to produce oxygen
hmm
like more or faster. I don't know, but like cleaning the ozone is what I'm trying to say.
yeah. I'm not sure. I have to look into that too. That sounds interesting though.
There's something going on. There's like studies being done, like planting hemp to um to to clean the ozone up
Yep.
and something with the soil. It can meet what's the word, mediate or remediate soil.
I think yeah, remediate. I believe. Yeah.
Remediate bad soil and stuff. Like it really is a miracle plant. So I love it.
Oh yeah, it's great. Like yeah, like construction. I forgot. Oh, I think textiles too. I mean, we covered that too. There's a lot of other
Hmm.
industries. Even they haven't even discovered all the cannabinoids yet either. Which is another thing.
Yeah. And it's so unfortunate how squashed government has, how badly the government has squashed the research.
Yeah, I think Henry Ford tried building a hemp car, and they tried to throw an axe at it, and the axe went backwards.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's like they should have been. They should have made hemp. They shouldn't have went against hemp in the first place. It should have been hemp. Everybody should have been hemp's friend. Like I know it's like William Randolph Hearst was threatened by it, but like if you're in the paper industry, gets use hemp paper.
Exactly. And that is the only reason why it was made illegal because it was
Yeah,
the paper industry. And I
and they
forgot
started
the
the smear campaigns. Oh, I think timber
exact,
as well.
it was what?
Timber. Oh, oh,
Oh, yeah.
oil too.
The wood.
You can make
That's right. That's
you can
right.
make you can make hemp from into oil too, like fuel. So I think it's much
Hmm.
cleaner
Yeah. So it was all politics, It's so unfortunate.
because yeah, they like because I think they would have definitely had more like they would have made more money by having it legal than fighting it.
Hmm. Yep. If you can't beat them, join them. So anyway, I feel like we're slowly, turning back to that
Yeah, I mean,
lack of education. is the worst part of it.
Because it's like humans have a cannabinoid system, and we weren't taught that in science class.
Exactly. No one knows. And I still think I believe that's not common knowledge yet either.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I used to sell, I used to sell for CBD for a farmer, just for his brand exclusively. But every day I would get, I call them soccer moms. I would get the soccer moms coming up to me, and saying, "Oh, you're selling CBD. How concerning." And I'm like, "Why? You have your own cannabinoid system." I'd say it back with a smile, like, if you breastfed, you gave your babies cannabinoids naturally. You know what I mean? Have a nice
Yeah.
day. So it's crazy, but people are still, that's my main point was I believe the general public is still scared of CBD for no reason. They don't understand it. They don't know that it won't get you high. They just assume it will.
Of course, yeah. I think a lot of the times, yeah, you have to explain it to them, saying, "Hey, it's like it's a different plant than what you think it is."
Mm-hmm.
So,
So that's another big hurdle.
oh, I think especially with like people in the older generation, like because I guess they're not as educated on it. You have to explain this stuff to them. Sometimes they don't always agree with you.
Right, but that's my goal, is to help especially the older people learn and understand that, especially the older people who are taking literal handfuls of prescription medicine, where most of them, I would dare to say, could be replaced and managed with CBD or THC. I'm a partaker of both.
No, yeah, I think I can function well on CBD during the day. THC's not so much. I like it more at the nighttime when everything's done. You're having a good time with friends. THC's where it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like CBD during the day too, and
Yeah,
then I like THC for sleep.
yeah. I think too. Even CBD, my sleep quality's gone up so much since taking CBD. Also, that's another thing. It's like
Mhm.
I don't really have dreams. I'm just knocked out.
Uh-huh. I do. I get the best sleep as well.
Yeah, your quality's so much better. Like,
I'll sleep
yeah,
less hours, but deeply, and wake up by myself so refreshed, not groggy.
yeah. It's like it really is a miracle plant.
It really is. It is not, excuse me, it is not the devil's lettuce in any way, shape, or
No,
form. It is God's plan, I call it. It
yeah, they
is
should
the
call it
miracle
God's
plant.
plant. Yeah.
Exactly. It is the Lord's plant, and He put it here to help you for a reason.
Yeah. And what advice would you give to somebody who's thinking about entering the hemp space?
Hmm. Just, I would say, who's entering the hemp space, just, I guess, find your niche. I would say, I would say, be prepared and know, like, be prepared to search for, how to say, be prepared for, like, payment processing issues. It's not going to be an easy journey. I've had a lot of trouble finding banks to accept me, payment processors, um, who who aren't going to try to shut me down on my website. Um, you just know the rules and regulations for your state. You have to get your permit, and just be prepared for the unexpected cost that you didn't, that you wouldn't think about normally.
Oh, I hear you.
Be have have money for cannabis or CBD niched advertising and marketing help, because Facebook and Google are not an option, which is a very terrible thing, because it closes you off to a lot of potential customers in outreach and stuff.
I think there's ways some people have gotten around on Facebook and Google.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard though you have to kind of like pay your way through. So if you don't have $10,000 to give Facebook for ads, then, you know, be prepared to do something else.
No, I think it's like even like you have to create a whole new website page, and it doesn't include like any of those terms that are going to trigger the suspension.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just be prepared to think outside the box and
Yep.
figure it out
Yeah, it was
because
great. It was great having you on. You're always more than welcome to be back on for any interviews, whether you have a new announcement in the business or so on.
okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. Have a great
Appreciate
day.
it. Okay, bye, you
Bye.
too.